Hey, I'm Dan, I'm an artist based here in Shrewsbury in the UK, and I'm still not an AI, and this week's video is broken into two sections. 1. Dan makes a thing. 2. Why don't you just take a week off? Because regular viewers will recognise this setup as I am feeling particularly under the weather and I'm not up to making a proper video this week. Some people might say, but Dan, you never make a proper video every week, and those people can get...
I'm going to go in, we're going to make some notebooks together. Because that's nice and simple and restful. Normally I'll take them home because I like doing stuff in my hands in the evening that isn't being on the laptop or being on the phone. So if I can take paper home with me and sew it, that's really good. But we'll do some in the studio today just so we can chill and have a nice relaxing time about it. So let's get in and do that. The first half of this week has been a bit of a mess. Let's go forwards.
Alright, so first things first, this magically levitating wad of A3 paper that's really heavy is being used on my squasher here. It's basically just to flatten these a little bit because I got a bunch in here that I made the other day, and as I have this carrying box type of thing, it seemed convenient to make this ridiculous thing that sits on the top. And then I can add big weights to squash it down because I was sticking these under a big pile of books. Anyway, moving on. This other thing here, which I think I've shown before, allows me to see kind of what a cover of a notebook would look like. It's also got markings, so I can show them here and here that show me where the edge of A5 is, so I can cut down card to be the same size as the paper that I'm busy keeping in, not this one, this one. So I've got a whole bunch of printed paper that just hangs out in here, and what we're going to do is, over in this one, this is a box that's got a big groove in here, and I can take this paper, put it on top here, and then this has got the opposite to a groove. I can place that on there and then crush it down, and it puts a nice crease in, not like a super sharp one. I can go back and do that, but what I'm going to try to do is get a cover and 12 pieces of paper all in one go, just to put enough of a crease in there, and then put some holes in, and let's sew it up. In here I've got a whole bunch of things to cut up that I've already decided, and then in this drawer and the other drawer I've also got a whole bunch of stuff like pen plots, things like that, like these things that I haven't decided what to do with yet, a whole bunch of these prints and these that I think could all make kind of interesting notebook covers, but I'm not sure, which is what this is for. Like maybe that one.
Try to quit you, I go through withdrawals. Tell me that when I die, I'll be the ghost of yours. Should know, no one knows who tried to make time go by slow.
Alright, and now you just start sewing it. So there's tutorials on YouTube for this, but I'm going to go in through the middle hole. I'm not sure why I'm showing you this. Make my way up one side, back down, then back to the middle. It all makes sense. And because all the holes are made at the same time, they're all lined up, and it's particularly easy. So I'm just going to sit here and chill, listen to some music, and then do all of this. Alright, so there we have it. One trimmed notebook where all the lines and colours are inside are different. Now what happens is it goes in here, probably with another one. Grab this, goes on the top, and then add a heavy weight just to squash that down a little bit. Because like I said the other day, I'm really enjoying not doing anything on my computer in the evening and then doing something kind of with my hands. So if I can be here and printing out sheets of paper to be in notebooks, cutting them out, punching all the holes, and then taking back home a box of things ready to be sewn, it gives me something to do at home. I think I've said that 3 different ways now. I'm going to get on with my day. I've got a couple more notebooks to make, but I get to sew them in the evening, so that's good. Right, I'm going to get on. Lots to do today, and like I said, I'm feeling a little bit under the weather, so I'm just going to take it nice and slow and easy. So yeah, I haven't been feeling great all week, and particularly so when I look at the screen. So I really shouldn't be doing this, but it's so easy to stop. If I just go, oh, it'll be okay, I won't do it 1 week, then it becomes 2 weeks, and then 3 weeks, and then 4 weeks. Stopping is so easy that I'm determined not to let myself do it. And also, I've journaled in the past, I've done recordings like this in the past, and then soon as things start to go a little bit wobbly, a little bit weird, these are the first things to go, and these are the things that I miss the most, and I really wish I had, because I'm like, these are frivolous. There's so much more important things going on at the moment. Why am I spending time on doing this? And then in the future, I look back, I don't remember any of the other things because they weren't so important, and then there's just big gaps in my journal and things like that. So that's why, even though I'm tired, I'm so under the weather, I still put these things together as best I can every week, and it's turned out that most of the time I've actually been fine. I haven't been that unwell, touch wood, all of that type of stuff, and when I have been, I've been poorlier earlier in the week and then got better by Friday. It's not often there's a Friday when I'm feeling really rough and so I can't do anything, but this Friday is one of those. So I'm going to squint at a screen a bit like this, and then get on. You didn't need to see that. Right, have a great weekend. I love you all. I'm going to throw this together in approximately 10 minutes, because that's how I'm rolling today, and then just go lie down in the dark room. Love you all. Have a great weekend. Goodbye. Black, red, yellow, green, blue, pink. It's glorious. So much ink. We're going to have so much fun with that. Right, the next thing to do is see if I can get my laptop with this cable to talk to the machine.